All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pick a product right now, live on this shit right now. Okay, so there's two steps. Well, there's many steps, but the first two steps to picking a product. Okay, you just have to pick a random ass product that you need to pick. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to do that. Your friend can say, "Hey, I know a product I can sell online on Amazon." Oh, or maybe you go to your own order history and you go, "What the hell did I order in the last month?" Or you can go and find your mom or your sister or your cousin and be like, "Hey, let me look at your Amazon order history," and just random product. Oh, someone bought a cable, an extension cable. I'm just doing here. The other is there's a thing called a touch method. Okay, which is like you just kind of see like, well, what can I touch? Oh, I can sell a shirt. I could sell I don't know, a shaver. I could sell a nail clipper. I could sell rings. I could sell watches. You know what I mean? Whatever. You could do things like that, right? So the first step is just picking, hey, a product. And the second one is looking to see the demand for that product. So it's kind of like a funnel, right? Step one, just get random ass products. And then step two, you kind of vet them and see, is this a good product to source? Is it not a good product to source? Then there's other steps beyond that, like checking prices and checking quotes and checking quality, etc. But we're going to focus on the first two steps right now. So one is very easy, guys. Like, okay, you can also look at the bestsellers on Amazon. You can see behind me, this is bestsellers, right? And bestsellers in 20 games, bestsellers. Now, if you look at this, you're probably going to find some really, really competitive stuff. So it's not the best way to do it. However, let's go to what section? Health and household, patio, lawn and garden. So we're gonna go to patio, lawn and garden. And normally the top 100, like those are pretty competitive. If you're just starting off, you probably don't want to source one of those things. But let's just go and look at these. Okay, so gloves, men's working gloves. Okay, so again, I just random. That could be one. This is a tray to make seeds. Okay, cool. Fine. This is a table. This is a, what is that? So, okay, we're just looking at these products. So we're going to analyze one of them. I'm going to go right here and check out these gloves. Okay. 6 pairs men's working gloves with microfoam coating. And I hope you guys can see that up there. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, you can check this guy out. Okay. And he's a top glove person, most likely, right? Now, or what's probably a better idea, let's say you said men's working gloves. So you can either find it like that in the best-selling list, or if you literally search men's working gloves, right? If you search, you also find a bunch of them, right? Now you have that top guy, but then look, the bestseller is actually this guy. He's in a different category, okay? But they're all gloves. There's a ton of gloves. Now, how I would analyze this product to see if it's a good idea, you kind of just look at these people. Let's take a look. This guy's $7.56. That's really cheap, by the way. That's extremely low price. Just to get an idea. And I turn into a geek when I do this because you need to know numbers, okay? I'm a geek by nature. I love numbers. I love computers. I love things like this, okay? So I have this funny thing that helps you be a geek called Viral Launch right here. It's going to help you analyze this listing. Now, these gloves, what I want to show you is that Amazon's going to take a lot of money out. Okay, from that $7.56, it'll show you here cost calculator. So here it is, $10. Where that's average? No, screw that. Oh, it's probably because he has higher. Hold on, 1 second, guys. So the average sale price is $10, but that's because the 12 pack is $16.99. 12 pairs, 6 pairs of this glove. And then let's see when you go to different ones. Boom, $11.28. Boom. Okay, so this is a strategy you'll see where they have one that's like really, really cheap just to get you into the listing, but then they're actually selling at a higher price. Okay, so let's go back over here because it's going to give you the average price. Okay, average sales price $10.57. Okay, fine, we can take that. So referral fee, and I have to get technical here. If you don't get technical and you don't learn this stuff, then you're not going to be able to figure it out. Like, you need to know what all these things are. Okay, so the referral fee, Amazon takes 15% on most categories. You know, if you sell for $10, they take $1.50. So in this case, a little bit more than $10, so it's $1.59. Okay, cool. So they're going to take 15%. You know that always. Then Amazon fees. This is basically for shipping the product. because you ship it to Amazon and then they ship it out. So it's from that $10.57, they're going to take an additional $4.75. Now this number right here, landed unit cost, this they're taking out of their behind, out of their arse, okay? Because you have no idea what the cost is. Now I don't know where they come up with that number. We maybe can ask these guys. And let me just close this out, sorry. Okay, so you could change this. What if it cost you $2, okay? Your profit per unit is $2. So this is a really geeky thing that I really like here, this tool. And fine. Let's just say if it costs really $1 to get a pack of, 6, or in this case, a pack of 12 gloves for $1, it's unlikely. I don't think that's the price. But okay, sorry, we're getting like way technical here. So, what I just want to show you is how much money is this guy making? Because if you find out how much this guy's making, if he's making a lot of money, he has a huge profit margin. Let's say he really is getting it for $1, let's say, and he's making $3. Okay, cool, that's awesome. If you put in $1 and you're getting $3, that's gonna be good. I'll do it all day long. You do it 1,000 times, you do it 100,000 times, you do it 1,000,000 times. You're gonna be rich as hell. Put in $1, take out $3. That's kind of cool. So I haven't analyzed the competition yet. I'm just gonna first check, is this guy making any money? Okay. Now we're gonna go to Alibaba.com, and this is where you find a lot of suppliers, and you could say men's working gloves, men's working gloves. And look, right now we're not doing anything super serious in terms of like, hey, this is all the steps and these are all the stuff. I want you to just get familiar with the process. Hey, how much is this guy making? Hey, how much could the product cost me to make? This is a first step. You don't need to pick a product right now or get married to a product. All you're doing is getting familiar with the system. Okay, so it's Alibaba. Okay, so let's check it out. What do you see here? Okay, so gloves, 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 a bunch of gloves. Do any of them look like this guy's gloves? Okay, so it has like a little thing on the front, kind of protects it. I don't see this exact glove. Oh, it looks kind of like this. Latex coated. Is this latex coated? Latex. No. Or maybe it is, but they're not saying it. Let's see. Microfoam coating. Okay, well that's fancy. Is that the same as latex? I have no idea. Let's just say microfoam men's working gloves. Alright, here we go. Doesn't look at all like the other guy. Oh, here it is. Most popular shell nitrile coated whatever gloves. It kind of looks like that, right? Kind of looks something like that. Oh, look at this guy. Nitrile coated. Okay, fine. So we're gonna look at this. Now check this out. This is probably for like a left and a right hand. I'm assuming 21 cents, I think. And then this guy's selling them. Hey, I don't want to see video. Thank you. 80 cents a pair. I guess it's kind of expensive. Now, you can't always trust these prices, right? Until you get a real price, this is just like a fake price. But let's take a look at this. Oh, like this one looks pretty good. Okay, another one. It looks, it looks pretty similar actually to this. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This looks like a pretty good one. And now we have two different factories. Okay, this factory is called Gaomi Shunbang. Okay, sorry, my accent's really bad. So the other one is Shaoxing Lingli. Okay, so oh no, that's not a good one. This 80 cents. It seems really expensive for a pair. But we go to this one, and we go to this one. Good. So we have more than one person saying, "Hey, about 20 cents you get a pair. About 20 cents you get a pair." Hey, that's pretty good. Now, so for 6 pairs, so you gotta take 20 cents, right, and then multiply by 6 pairs. So your cost is gonna be $1.20. That's a product cost without shipping. And then for shipping costs, I would just guess, if you're gonna do, let's say, an air shipment, you're just starting, it's gonna be another $1. Well, right now, with everything happening in the world, the air cost is about double. But we're not gonna be in this forever. So let's just say it's $2.20 for the 6-pack. Okay. Now, guys, I know I'm moving kind of fast here, but just get familiar with this. Okay. Just realize this. Hey, Alibaba is really easy to look at. You see how you just got 2 basic quotes, 2 suppliers potentially that could provide this product that's selling on Amazon. Now, I don't know how long we've been on this video. Probably like just a few minutes. Okay. So we found this random product. Okay. We saw that we can get it for about the approximate price for a couple of suppliers. Now we'd have to get samples, do a bunch of other steps. But look, it's not hard to do this. And instead of going home and watching TV for 5 hours, go on Alibaba and just look at products. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, what's this? And message them. These guys, they're happy to be messaged. Be like, hey, contact. Hey, how much could you get me this for? Because this price varies a lot. They're saying 16 cents now. But when you talk to them, you say, hey, I want 3,000, they might give you 30 cents a piece. You have to really ask them. This is just their promotional page. And it's not like Amazon where you can actually press a button and order it. It's kind of just a quote. You can't order from this, so they can put whatever price they really want. Of course, some of them looks dumb if they do that. You're like, hey, you show me a 15 cents here, and you're charging me 30 cents. What's the deal? So it's not good for them, but they can do that. All right. So now, is this a good product? We've only begun to scratch the surface to really understand if this would be a good product to sell. And what I'll do is I'm going to just run through this as if I was checking in this product. And I'm going to rate the product right now from an F to like, hell no, I'll never make this product, to an A, meaning I'm going to go tell my team right now to go make this product right now. Okay, so here we go. So this average is 10.57. Now if that's average, I'm just going to assume the 6-pack is their average. Okay, I'm going to start the 12-pack. So we're going to go and say, here's the 12-pack. All right. $2.40 if it's 20 cents a piece, right? And then shipping, we're just going to say $1. So $3.40. So look, this was actually pretty good, this price per unit. I don't know where they got it from, but let's just, oh no, sorry. Landed unit cost is $1. That's ridiculous. That's not actually true. So let's say we save money on shipment, we got it for $2.50. $2.50. Okay. So now, here, we're putting in $2.50, and I know I just contradicted myself because it's $1 shipping. But let's say if you got up to a container load and stuff like that, like, okay, when you get better at efficiency and you become more scaling, you would be able to bring this in at about 20 cents. You know, probably, maybe even less, because I don't know how much they would stack, how it would be packaged. There's low factors. So let's just say $2.60. Now here, I don't like this. I don't like this, because if I'm putting in $2.60 and the profit's $1.60, I don't like it. It's kind of like, I don't like it. Because then what do? You spend $1 for ads, and then now you're down to 60 cents. Then you pay 20 cents for storage, and you're down to 40 cents. So now I put $2.60 to make 40 cents. And you gotta, you know, anyway, I don't know. The profit margin is not nice on this product. So I would reject this based on the profit margin. However, to be certain about that, you would have to ask these guys and say, okay, good. How many per pack of 6? Let's say it was, instead of 20 cents, it really was. They're like, yeah, we'll totally do it for 15 cents. It starts getting a little bit better, oops. And, it starts, okay, maybe it's a little bit better. But let's take a look at other opportunities. Because this guy is the guy at the top. He's selling, where does his rank is? He's number 72 in all patio and garden. And let's give an idea of how many sales that is. Back here to viral launch. And if you want viral launch, by the way, this is what I'm using right now. If you go to the bottom of this video, I'll have a link that you can sign up for viral launch and get a trial. And I have some sort of special offer, some deal we did with viral launch. So these guys are selling at least $100,000 per month on this product. Now, guys, this right here is literally $1 million product. These guys are selling over $1 million a year on this one page. Over. And to be honest with you, the way this reads, like, I don't know the entire amount. Like, if this is each variation is selling this much, I would be surprised. I think that, actually, I don't know. But just realize it's somewhere between $1 million and $5 million that this thing is selling per year. And let's say they're taking home just 10%. Okay, good. There's an extra $100,000 to $500,000 a year in your pocket if you were to become this guy. However, will you be able to sell as much as him? Probably not. Probably not. But let's say you sold 1/10 of what he sold. Hey, $10,000. Would you be happy with $10,000 in your pocket? Hey, I'd be happy with $10,000 in my pocket. So, potentially this is a good product. So let's just keep researching, okay? Because this guy is leading the market, okay, at this price. But if you look right next to him, there's, and I don't know if you can see it here. Can you see this? Yeah, there we go. $14.97. Right next to him, another similar item with it. This guy has it in green. And does this guy have any other colors? No colors. So this main seller, he's only in gray. Now this person who has it in green, wow, they're able to charge double the price. I like that more. I like charging double the price. Well, why not? So let's take a look. This is literally looks like exactly the same gloves. Let's take a look. Bamboo working gloves. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit different. Let's check with yellow and bamboo. No, so not bamboo. So maybe bamboo is a better deal. This one just says lightweight and durable, nylon shell, microfoam coating. Okay, cool. So then we'd have to see, maybe the bamboo is a better deal because there's more profit per sale. So let's take a look. So anyway, this is how it goes. It doesn't take a second to do all this. It takes a little bit of time. You can't, like, I'll tell you what happens all the time, by the way. People come up to me and say, Aaron, I have a great product that's going to do awesome on Amazon. Oh my gosh, if you sell this, you're going to make a bunch of money. Or like, oh, can you sell this? I found a product. Here, sell this and you're going to be a millionaire. I'm like, okay, well, what makes you think that? People make that decision without looking at the market, without looking at the sales, without looking at the profit margin, literally just based on absolutely nothing. So that's what I want you not to do. Don't say, hey, this TV, we should sell TVs, we should sell whatever. You need to actually look and get quotes to see if I sold it, how much money would I make, how much money do I have to invest, what are my chances to succeed. These are things you should have an idea of before jumping in and being so convinced that your product is a great product. Listen, even if it's a great product, these gloves right here, they look ugly as hell. These yellow gloves. Hey, maybe you put them on and they work super well for you, right? Like this is what happens. You buy it at the store, or your friend invented a product, or you saw it on Etsy, or I don't know. So you get this product and you put on the glove, you go, this is the best glove I ever had in my life. You should sell it on Amazon. Okay, that's not enough information. So we need to examine, hey, is anybody selling this product already here? So we can go deep into the specific yellow glove, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go back to the bamboo. But what I want to show you is that it's a good product doesn't mean it's going to sell well at all. That's not a criteria. The more important things are how many people are searching for it, how much money are those guys making, how good are their pages. Those are much more important things than like, is a product a really good product. So anyway, at $15, I really like this so far. All the sizes are $15. He only has one color. This seems a little bit more appealing to me because at a 15 normally you have more room to play with. And what pack is this? Is this one pack? One pack! Holy crap! Okay, good. So let's take a look. Bamboo working glove. Wow. Wow. Oh, but it's not bamboo. Here. 40 cents? Oh my gosh. So see, the other one was like, the other one, by the way, that we started, I didn't give it a rating, but I would give this, just starting off, I'd have to do more research to really like, but it's looking like around a C or a D. If you're just gonna make, let's say, this color, and because they're leading at the 756, so the chances are that someone's gonna go for you for a lower price is very low, and they have a ton of reviews. You know, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to make a 24 pack to compete with them, but who needs 24 gloves? So if you're gonna make a smaller pack, are you gonna really have less price? The price of the glove is so cheap. So it's hard to find a reason for somebody to buy your product instead of this guy's. Plus, look, let's see. He has his, I mean, I don't know. His listing is fine. That looks kind of good, I guess. It shows the detail. You know, it could be used to work. It's not a bad listing. Let's see what's on here. I mean, it looks pretty legit. Like if you look at this listing, I kind of like it. You know, it's not like that amazing. Oh, but look, it's at Walmart. It's on the hardware show. They probably get really good prices on it. I wouldn't really go after this one so much. So I give it like a C or a D based on price versus profit margin. Good, so we'll move on. Bamboo. I'm getting really interested in this bamboo one now, by the way. If this is correct, if you can get these bamboo gloves, now they look exactly the same. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Same image. Now, does that mean this guy supplies him? I don't know. But if he's getting that thing for 50 cents and selling it for $15, holy crap, this is absolutely 100% a product. This is a all day long. Let's just go to the cost calculator. When it loads. And let's just look if there's any other ones here. And they could be lying too. Like sometimes they'll lie and have an image here, and then you actually get the quote and it's $3 or $5, or maybe they just, it's not really bamboo, or there's all sorts of crap that can happen. But look, there's this one again. Bamboo working gloves. 30 cents to 80 cents. Oh my gosh. I almost don't want to publish this episode because this product is so good. Like, I want to go make it right now. This is like, whoa. Everybody has a quote less than like $2. Every single person says bamboo. Oh my freaking god. I went to the stars and back because this product right here is a freaking home run. I love this product. No joke. I think I'm gonna source it. It's not in my category, but like, it looks amazing. So, again, let me just tell you how much this product is selling. $200,000 a month, right? $200,000 a month, and the profit margin, I would say, I mean, it's a huge profit margin. Let me open my screen a little bit more. Okay, good. Sorry, I didn't have it fully. $200,000 a month. They're buying it for about $1 and selling for 15. Oh my gosh, ridiculously good. Now, what I would do before giving it a score, right now I'm looking, this product seems like it's between an A and a B, okay? Now, why A and a B? Mostly, number one is the profit margin. This thing, like, seems like it's, if you get the quotes, and I looked at a little bit more at these, the way they do it, so what's pretty cool about them, each size has a different, can you see that? Yeah. Each size is a different color, so like the small has that, medium has like green, they change the color. I mean, it's kind of cool, so like, if you're going to do it, you're going to want to do all the things that these guys do. It also has a 4.6 star rating. I love 4.6 stars. Because here's what happens with product quality. You may or may not find a product that's exactly as good as this guy. Okay? But he's at 4.6. That means, let's say it's a little bit not as good, then maybe we're at 4.5 or 4.4. Maybe even 4.3. But it's unlikely, unless you get a really bad product, if you actually test a product and it works pretty well, it's unlikely for you to ever have a 4.2 star rating, which means that this doesn't show 4.5 stars, it shows 4 stars, okay? So this product, probably as long as you get one that's, hopefully you get one as good as this, or maybe even better than the quality of this one. But let's say you didn't, you probably would still be safe and have, 4.5 stars, 4.4 stars. So that's like a good indication. The next thing, I would look at other ones. Let's look at the other ones comparing with this guy. There's these gardening gloves here. Okay, also $15.90, even more expensive. There's gardening gloves, there's these other ones. That looks horrible. This one looks really bad. Like, I don't know. Looks like it's gonna give me nightmares. So Amazon Basics has these pruning ones, and they look kind of ugly. So let's take a look. I don't like how these look at all. Right? But Amazon Basics, they're selling at $16. And they're 400 in patio. That's still really good. They're still making very good sales on this one, even though it's ugly. And then what's this one? This one, okay, they only have 3 sizes instead of the other person. They're the thing changes though. You see the color? The color's changing there. And then let's see how much of these. Well, let's just first check their rank. Their rank here, 1,000 in patio. That's still great. 1,000 is still great. They're not probably selling millions of this thing, but look, 26,000 a month. Let's say 30,000 a month. Okay, so that's gonna be, let's say in the year, at least 300,000. 300,000. Hey, let's say you take 10% of that, 30 grand. This product makes you 30 grand. Hey, per year, that's amazing. And honestly, let's take a look. How's their listing? That doesn't. I mean, I can make a page like that. Probably make something like that. Okay, you can make a thing like that. None of these images are something super crazy that you couldn't make. And it's not like it looks like a bad listing. It looks pretty decent. They don't have. Look at this. Look at this product description. This is not really helping them. Is anybody gonna read that? Does anybody want to read these 3 lines of? Nobody wants to read that. So the fact that this guy also can make sales pretty much brings this product to an A. Okay, between B and an A. Because what's possible, if you come across a scenario like this, it may be possible that he's the only one selling at this price. Maybe because it's a big brand name product. I don't know this brand, but if I did, maybe they're buying it for the brand reason. Maybe they took all the market share for another reason. Which, again, what other thing it could be? Maybe they have a patent on like something like this, and like you can't make it. Okay, cool. Maybe they're only people approved to do bamboo, or maybe just for some reason when you did the search, bamboo gloves, right? Let's see if that comes up. Okay, like if you look at here, maybe no one else is making money here. So this guy's 31 in patio. This guy's 12,000, 25,000, 23,000. So this is true. This one, not a lot of the people are making money on this search, right? Bamboo gloves. Now, there's other steps you're gonna do, right? Because maybe you're not gonna try to show up for bamboo gloves because the people who are showing up here are not making money. But don't market yourself like bamboo gloves. Market yourself like working gloves, because that's where these other guys were making all their money. So it's like workman gloves or something, right? Let's see. So they were there at the top, right, for the workman gloves. And maybe because it's bamboo, people can pay more. So don't try to make it look like bamboo. And anyway, we're getting kind of deep into it. But I think this product is definitely an A. Now, the fact that, let's say, garden gloves for women and men, super grippy, special protective coating. Let's just take a look at this again and see what these guys could be. What could be the search result that they're showing up for that you want to take market share from them, as well as that other bamboo guy. Is this a bamboo one too? Oh, maybe it's not a bamboo. Okay, so this one's not bamboo. Okay, so then I may have to change it. I thought this was the bamboo one. It just was the other one that showed up. Garden gloves for men and women. 2 pairs per package. Oh, 2 pairs. Okay, so they're doing 2 pairs, so it's gonna be a little more expensive. What is it made out of? Puncture resistant coating. It doesn't tell you what it's made out of, from what I could tell. Oh, material. Other. It's made out of other. Nice, nice. I love other material. Let's see. Maybe if somebody asked a question and they answered. What gloves? Are they vegan? Are they latex? They're mesh material, silicone-based material. Okay, so they don't say what it's made out of. Fabric, plastic, blah, 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 blah. Material stretchy. So here's a weird thing, okay? This is not a bamboo, and for the bamboo search, you're not really showing up well. So now here's a question. This pine tree guy, the reason they're buying them most likely is for these reviews. He's the only person on this page, and of course there's a cheap one over here that we already saw. He's done it with this much reviews. So he's probably buying it because of the reviews. So you won't be able to price it at that price. Okay. So if we went after this, or if you went after this or whatever, you might have to go at $9.99. You know, because how are you going to compete with the 4,000 reviews? So you're not going to be able to start like that. Okay. So, and let's just see, workman gloves. What else? What else can we do? What are they called? Garden gloves, maybe. Okay, garden gloves. So they have their sponsored ad up here. Work Pro garden gloves. 1,000. Okay, look at. Oh, this is good. Look at that. 1,600. 1,800 in patio. Okay, good. Now I'm getting excited again. Garden gloves. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now is this bamboo? Eco latex palm coated. Work with gloves for touchscreen. Jeez Louise. Is there another? There's pine tree. There's pine tree normally. Amazon Basics polyurethane. Amazon Basics again. Having Amazon Basics, by the way, is a good indication for product. Because Amazon, whenever you see Amazon Basics, it means Amazon has decided, hey, we can come in there and take market share. There's enough people searching for it. There's enough profit margin. So when you see that, it's generally a good sign, not a bad sign. And the fact that this guy, this is like an ugly green. For me, I would say this is pretty ugly. And the fact that they're selling, you know, pretty good amount is, yeah, 3,000 in patio. That's pretty good. Oh, look, it's the same people. It's the same guy. It's GNF Products. So this guy wants to have the higher priced ones. Okay, because he has the other one and he has this. I like this. I like this category. I would give it like maybe a B+. Maybe a B. But it's still up there. And the reason is, where are you going to come in, okay? Are you going to rank for garden gloves? And how much search does garden gloves have? We'd have to look a little bit deeper into keyword research, but I'm not going to do it at this point. We're just going to say, hey, this is pretty good. Now, to like really decide, we'd see, okay, where would we position our product? Where can we take the market share? Let's make sure we have a keyword that has enough searches, and this video is not going to cover that. But generally speaking, someone with 0 reviews being able to sell at this price, this person having a humongous profit margin, not having another product that even looks similar, that's on their page. Like if you look at their page here, that's one thing I didn't talk about. But these sponsored ones, they don't look like them. So like this Work Pro here, can you see it right there? I'll have to click on it. I don't like clicking on people's ads. But there's 16 right here. One review, 8,000 in patio. Boom. This could have been you. If you started this a few months ago, you went after it. You put that ad right there, because then see, you have to know, hey, if I put my ad in a certain place, I can take people from this. Now imagine if this was priced at $9.99 and looked like this and was on his page, it would sell even more. So this right here is an awesome sign that these ads here are by people who are not trying to take market share from this guy. This glove right here looks nothing like it. This one here is $22. This one has 3 reviews. This one has 1 review. So this is space you probably could pay for. So that's a very good sign. If you look at the advertising, there's totally space there for you to have advertising on there. So I really like this product. I would absolutely source this. B, maybe even an A, but because of the material and the fact that, like, I do not yet know this market enough to say, like, do people care that it's bamboo? Do they want latex? Do they want whatever? I'll put it to a B, because maybe the bamboo means nothing. Maybe bamboo is not good. Maybe it's hard to say. So I'm going to give this one a B. I would absolutely source this. B's are, I'm happy to source B's. Sometimes I would even produce C's. However, if you're starting your very first product, definitely needs to be a B or an A, because if you have limited capital, limited money, you don't want to just throw your money at anything. But pretty much, if someone said, hey, well, should I source this product? I would say, absolutely. There you go. Tune in next time. Learn how to source products, sell on Amazon, make a shit ton of money.